be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single spot is definitely going to be contested.
Do get cut down. 45 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to happen. That will be for 70-plus players, so you keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who
I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in this story. Yeah. It's going to be such a... the rotations late game are going to be nuts. People are going to get lasered out of the sky.
And Letwick now all by himself in a 1 versus 2 as his teammate did go down. You see Harpy and Volks still quite healthy between the two of them. Over 140 HP for both of them. Harpy still playing the slow ground, trying to spray out the opponent. And look at the material count. 4 Volks, 135 total builds. It does look like Letwick just kind of ran away, but I don't believe Letwick was able to grab his teammate's reboot card. So will basically be by himself for the rest of this game.
You know, it's going to be almost impossible. There's a storm this morning. These guys are on above. You guys can see that, which means that there's something about less than that. Praying that the circle moves to them. You're gonna see some lights that are gonna be forced to break out because players need to get out of that. They're gonna die. They're not gonna be able to make it.
Now moving towards the Dusty Divot Diner. You see Clicks
I didn't even know you could farm this.
Yeah, the very young duo from NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't even know you could farm this.
I didn't even know you could get down there.
This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing up things that they know that really no one else can pick up on. Many teams already stacking here as there's so many materials to be farmed up. And for a lot of players, Ninja, once they max, they don't just stop there. They keep farming to have an excess or more if they don't expend a lot of materials quickly. Yes. On the bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. That's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Spot, yeah. You guys can look up the map that we're staring at. Every single team is now in the safe zone. The sniper is in play. Those guys do not know a heavy sniper will take out a metal wall. It'll take out pretty much anything. It does 1,500 damage structures. So if you have teammates who have double heavy snipers, they can see a team line up a shot of somebody hiding in 1-by-1 and be able to take them out.
And that changes the game completely. Once you hear double heavy, you can no longer sit still ever. Or if you know where they're at, you have to make sure you have at least 2 walls of cover on that side to protect you from the inevitable double snipe. And when we say double snipe, it's as far as 1, 2, 3, shoot. And they both fire at the same time and catch you off guard.
Yeah, there's absolutely 0 time to react. You guys, what we're talking about are the rotation items. You got 6 shadows for this guy, and they have a baller, so they're sitting pretty. I think these guys are in a great spot.
Absolutely. And you see the zone did just update towards the northern side of this current storm. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will just rotate on out of here. Hype and Serpent don't want the fight. Uh-oh. That's Jay, now quite weak. With Storm Surge beginning to tick in. Quentin and Lanouf now having to push a fight as Storm Surge is affecting them as well. And you see it just kind of smites them down from the heavens, and there they go. Getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold.
Jeez, man, Storm Surge really does just force people into some pretty tricky situations. But again, man, it just goes to show a lot of aggressiveness is going to pay off for teams, man. You don't want to be put in that situation where, you know, you have to desperate and push. Maybe a duo that's better than you in combat. You know what I mean? And Airwax and Nikov just...
That's a replay.
Was that a replay? They just went down.
Airwax Airwax and Nikov are winners. Well, Airwax at least are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am. Does go down. Airwax double qualified as well. Tough first game for them as they do go out quite early on. 71 players left in this game, 38 duos. Again, it's a slow crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this were when the circles they didn't really chunk that much and they were more centralized. And really no one had to rotate that much. I mean, getting these players who have, again, the great aim, and they're just beating people who are focusing on trying to rotate in the circle. Now look, there's so many people coming from the south. You guys are in a top position with solid aim. You're going to Texture right now, already getting deep, spamming the space, difficult as possible to hit. He sees a lot of, already trying to figure out right now, where's he going to land? Look at all these people who are already boxed up, they're already creating these tunnels, more shots coming down, and he's going to be able to make it. 8 grenades, so that could be, I mean, if he can get in a position where some players are already getting focused on the outside, 8 grenades, he might be able to clean up those kills too.
Yep, that's right there. They do box up in time. Did take some shield damage, but thankfully they have some minis to replenish that in just a few brief moments as there's xxxtentacion now using them. He's got his teammate right next door as well. Medkit, so they're going to pop that too. Every little bit of HP matters. Saving the campfire for the late game, it appears.
Definitely got to save the campfire.
In the elimination feed right there. Here's a look at Mongrel earlier with his duo Mitro. They're set up currently in this zone. 68 players left.
Love watching this guy play, man. I'm serious. I mean, here's you just check inventory. Only got 2 guns right now, which is infantry rifle and a combat shotgun. So he has no spray guns. All right, spray guns are anything like to an SMG, tactical assault rifle, SCAR, anything like that. You've got to have a gun that can shoot pretty quickly to kill players and hit players through their one-bys. Very difficult.
Definitely keep up to date with them. The slipstream slowly shut down, but with so many slipstreams still available in this current zone, a lot of players are going to use that to rotate on in freely without using launch pads or the shadow bombs. There's your whole map right there. The eastern side of the zone. None of these players really going to be into play. They're going to have to inch a little bit more towards Loot Lake if they want to be safe.
Some of the best, I mean, these are the best players in the world, and look how close they are to one another, man. I'm so excited when they actually have to force into these fights. The Storm's going to start putting I'm sorry, man. I just can't, man. You guys notice also, Stinks, man, these players are so talented. It's going to be so hard to spray through their walls. Yep. So you need things like grenades, like Stinks, right? Little fart bombs is what I like to call them, to force people out of their 1x1s and try to shoot them as they're rotating away and trying to kill new 1x1s to dodge the Stinks. You
see the Stinks right now going down on Mondo! And Mondo gets immediately ripped in two as it seemed like the lobby began to focus right there. This duo still alive.
With good rotation, luckily.
Definitely has a bunch to, to be able to play with. The next Storm Surge has begun to kick on in. Mitro, 12 damage below, will have to begin to put shots down range. The zone pushing as well. So in this position, with the zone at their back, Mitro's goal, spray at players who have to push in the zone. They have one way they can go. They take Storm damage. They've got to push right at him, and Mitro knows that. Now begins the fire. Dubs solos and then won some duos.
They also have some great rotation. 2 ballers still intact. And here's the thing that you just mentioned, all these players who are going to be rotating in, being forced to rotate in, everyone knows that.
Very little ammo. Look, these are the last 9 assault rifle shots in Dubs' inventory. It is getting scrappy, folks. There's the split. Still only 80, meaning combined between the two, they really have about 150 shots to work with. The zone still pushing. 61 players left. Reminder, folks, this is game number 1 of 6 today in the duos competition. Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall and he wasn't quite ready for it. Mega frantically backing out on trying to create some space. Will he be able to go?
He's going to be able to pop that alert. He's got
the Storm Surge on.
Trying to be aggressive. Oh, he's still below, right? He's going to need to be aggressive. He won't even have time to revive his teammate. His teammate got finished, actually, so he's got all the shields in the world to get back up to full health. Storm is still ripping him apart. That slurp is barely keeping him alive.
Hitting it for 25 damage every time it winds up ticking. There it is again, dropping on in. Mega's hand is forced. Some big damage right there, still below. as players are continuing to drop on rounds, but Mega doing a solid job of keeping himself alive right now through this Storm Surge. Fantastic composure again, one of the young players on this stage, looking to try to secure the title of Fortnite World Champion. No more dubs.
Still
okay,
down.
So now
finally
above.
Finally above, and guess what? The most important thing to realize, guys, look at that rotation. Yes, he's alone. Yes, his teammate's down. But he has an incredible kit to not only make it to late game, but maybe even clutch this win out. He dropped the shotgun. Okay, there you go. Got the combat shotgun, one of the greatest shotguns to have late game. Does incredible damage, long range and close range. And all the guys, the circle just rotated now into the storm. Massive amounts of distance needs to be covered.
This
is
it's still going on.
Finally taking out 52 players left. And this is where things are about to get serious, guys.
Thomas drops some ammo right there for his teammate, Inclusia, and you see Thomas, that epic infantry rifle, one of your favorite weapons, Ninja. What is so good about that assault rifle?
It 100% rewards. There's no bloom necessary. Your marker, your aim is right on their head. Boom. You're going to get that headshot. You're going to get 80 points of damage. And there's now the upgraded version of the legendary. Has 10 shots that they packs a punch, man. It can really catch players off guard. And that's exactly what you're going to do playing against these top players who will literally build and protect themselves when they get shot.
45 players left in this very, very small zone. We are now on our 6th storm. It's about to begin to move, and players will frantically have to go across the map. Zayt and Sam right now discussing exactly what they should run through the map, exactly where they have to go. 44 left in this one.
We already got people using shockwave grenades, guys.
Yep.
This is a very far rotation for the second movement circle, so this is actually going to move very quickly. These people are going to potentially get stuck on their launch pads because there's so much frequent building. It's going to be nuts. And who's going to try to take the high ground? Because after this first circle goes, this is where people start to only try to use the high ground.
We know high ground is everything in competitive Fortnite late game. Everyone frantically moving away from the common enemy of everyone, which is that storm circle. Macwood taking zone damage. Daedra as well. King slowly bouncing on through with the Shadow Bomb. And does land.
Storm?
Yes, but taking no storm damage, just playing right on the edge of it. Yeah, right on the edge of the zone right now. We'll just stay boxed up for a brief moment. As now there's 36 players remaining, stomping the elimination feed. Arkram now goes down. Top left to keep track of the favorite players. So much is going on. This is what tunneling is. When you hear players mention tunneling, this is it right here. You move with the zone, you tunnel. Not a lot of material left. But look who's on the high ground. It's Mr. Savage and Benji Fishing.
That would be your 2 picks, so good for you. All right, I have to owe you a bet there, man. What's that? All right. Unfortunately, we still don't know if Mitro's still alive. I mean, listen, people are dying left and right, being eliminated. You already have high ground, though. The question is, are you going to try to take it? You don't. It's really hard to win it.
So Lincoln, Mr. Savage just looks up and beams the player out of the air. It's all Benji, Fishy, and Mr. Savage in the elimination feed right now. 24 players left in this one. Who's remaining this one?
This is kind of what's going to happen, man.
Mr. Savage goes down.
It's up to Benji. Been in this position before. We know he can handle it. Nitro's still in the game. Well, I just saw him. He looks incredibly healthy, but now taking some Benji's just going to try it. Look at the materials. Not a lot left. Only using shadows. I think he has 1 build left.
Yep.
That's it. That's all he has.
He's got 10 total builds.
10 total builds.
Just trying to outlast as many players as possible. Remember these placement points. We made it into our top 10 duos. Now into our top 8. Zayt and Sap now. Zayt and one of the few, the only duo left. This has Zayt and Sap win. Written all over it. Mitro, Mondrel's duo, was all by himself very early on. Still alive in this one. 40R Storm now getting beamed. Can the North American duo of Zayt and Sap close this out? Raining down fire from up top. You see the frantic builds coming in. Benji Fishy goes down. Mega, Mitro, and Scarlet on the low ground. Shot still coming out in. Zayt and Sap just sitting pretty.
Nitro just got a double, I think. 5 limbs.
Tries to get it done. Not enough. Zayt and Sap. 2 versus 1. Will they take game number 1? Yes, they will.
Zayt and Sap had the high ground, and they did the entire game. Rain fire from above, and were able to make up 5 limbs plus 10 placement points. That's going to be 15 points.
how key that was. And I've watched so many games of competitive Fortnite. Still like 18 players remaining. When they get the high ground like that, they send one player down to get close. Scarlet was already weak, and there's just no shot. In the end, the veteran players of Zane and Sap take game number 1. And you know, Ninja, that was a big topic of conversation. Experience. Players who've been around the Fortnite competitive scene at these major events for a long time. Will they get the nerves get to them? Guess what? The answer is no. Zane and Sap take game number 1.
It's an absolutely incredible walk, man. And seriously, these guys have been absolutely dominating the qualifiers.
Early in performance, you know that their game plan is always last as long as possible.
Absolutely.
But the fact that they made it through those storm surges, even with them not getting very aggressive, they had 0 elims down in those final few moments. Mr. Savage and Benji Fisher, we have to talk about them for a second as well. Young duo, they were on the high ground. It was looking good, Ninja, but so many players focusing them. The shockwave grenade.
It's unfortunate, and you have a group full of these players who are literally the best in the world. They know exactly how to win, right? So if they don't have the high, they know that whenever there is a moment, they can catch it. I think that's actually what happens. Shockwave up and knocking off the high ground. Yep. Shield like they tapped it in there, and that high ground is over.
What a sigh of relief.
Incredible first game, and we're only
6 games. $15 million will be rewarded. Tomorrow we do it all over again, except with solos. So you want to stay glued to the streams here for the Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York City. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Get involved in the conversation. Send to Ninja and I your thoughts after game number 1. Who surprised you? What are you looking forward to in games 2 through 6? For me, other things I noticed, man. You've got to be on your A game. When it comes down to taking note of where you are with the storm surge, those were longer storm surges that have lasted than I've ever seen before.
I've never seen storm surge affect the game so much.
Yep.
Because they were having 80 games left after this circle. You know what I mean? Like, and these guys, you hit them. You know what I mean? And if you want to put shots on these guys, get hurt a lot by the storm surge. Are they going to make changes in the second game? Are they going to be a little bit more aggressive and trying to deal some damage as they rotate? That's what I want to know.
That's a great way to think of it. I know there were so many people that want to give their thoughts on these games, but over at Unreal Island, we've got our very own Sundown with his thoughts on games.
Thank you so much, Courage and Ninja. And the first match of the duos competition is over, and the Victor Royale's most experience wins out. We talked about Energy Zane and Ghost Sap and how they've been playing so long together, and that endgame was a prime example of technical Zane and Sap. We're going to re-roll it one more time, and we're going to break down kind of how they were able to keep the control. Now, pay attention right away. You can see on the backside, Sap has one angle while Zate is going through, and they're moving back over the tarps they've already established. The angles they they're putting the fire down towards them, and Scarlet is able to pick up Mitro, but doesn't have enough to get out. Sap, 5 eliminations, Victory Royale, 15 points, showing that they're
a revive, but I just
A
don't
lot of
see.
these players really are kind of hesitant. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily want to push. There is the third party now. They don't have a lot of shield.
Are they going to
So
get it off
the
in
right
time?
play?
They're going to push forward.
Ewing, no shield. And he's going to get the double. He's going to get the double and the revive on KBB. And there was some delicious shockwave grenades that just slid down the ramp.
Ewing takes them down. The 4 builds left. I believe there was some help. The shots that came in from that third team getting nearby, which weakened them at first. Ewing gets the cleanup on the last one right there. What a swing for the duo. Shot does come in onto Keys, though, as another fight going down just outside the desert side of the map. Keys and Slacks up against 2.
Running out of materials already, and guess what? These guys are at the farthest point of the storm.
Yep.
So this is not, they can't afford this fight, right? The longer this takes, they're not going to be able to get materials. They're going to be burning all the materials in this fight right now. So they're definitely going to need these lists to make up for it.
That was
And
a
he does
clean.
get the knock on Landjock.
And Landjock and Punisher went down early last game as well, and it looks like Landjock will suffer the same fate here.
Upgraded combat shotgun, you know he's going to take that. Punisher trying to make some plays here. Still, now it is a 2-on-1